like peace. Ano?
Hello? Can anyone hear me? Moshi moshi. Wait lang, kasi hindi ko kasi alam kung puwede kitang ilagay dito via oh, okey. Wait lang Yenny, layas muna ako.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Hi, Joanne.
Hello.
Ayan, may audio na. Oh my gosh.
Okay, yan. Good naman. Alright. Hindi kami nakapag-review. Ni Tubi.
Asan si Dobby? Dobby?
Sorry. Ayan.
Hello.
Tatahol ako ng tatahol. Goodness me.
Tatahol naman kasi.
Let me see. Ayun pala, may chat.
May ano naman 'di ba, may option para mag-mute ka
Yeah,
if
yeah.
ah,
Wala. Wala pang chat, right? Okay.
wala pa. 5 people pala pero hindi ko nakikita.
I think I'll open sa
Sino
iPad.
nagla-lurk? May nagla-lurk.
Yeah. Let's see. Si Mina, nasa dad niya, kasama.
Ang aga ng ano nila 'no?
Oo, kasi siguro yung ayan, may chat. Sa iPad nakita ko. Ayoko
Wala
makatingin sa
akong nakikita. Meron ba?
wala pa. Hindi pa ako nagka-camera.
Okey. Hindi, sa chat. Anong chat?
Chat. Nasa iPad ako eh. Nabuksan ko. Hi, Craig. Hi, Nevermind. Hi, Go. Hi,
Wait,
Yenny.
saan mo nakikita 'yun?
Inopen ko sa iPad.
Ang pangit. Wait lang. 'Cause I'm using StreamYard, eh. Ah,
Hello, everyone.
hello! Ba't naman may poste?
Yung to, work
Ano?
desk. Work desk.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a better spot.
Teka nga, hanapin ko nga 'yung
Everyone. So now, I disappointed everyone. So, all your expectation. Now you see me.
isa pa oh, there you go. Sa ano ko lang siya nakikita, ano ba 'yan? If I open another window. Okay. Hello! Hello, 6 peoples. So, Craig, never mind. Yanni, golf. Good morning. Good evening, America.
Yeah.
Craig.
Morning, Nevermind, Australia. And Craig, good morning.
Sino si Lynn? Sino si Lynn?
Craig,
I think you can change your name so that we can recognize you, Lynn.
I can see a little.
Para itago mo yung ano mo, yung real name mo. Alias. Good morning, Yanni, Craig, Yanni, John, Canela. Yes, we can hear you. Okay, good morning, John. There she is. Okay, Joanne.
Yeah, where's Dudy? Well, Mina's busy.
Oh, guys, ha? Mga atat na mga 'to, ayaw nila ng may
Fish. Naubos
yes.
na yung sabi ko kanina.
Who's this? Hi, Lynn.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Tunog
uh,
gabi?
I don't know how to change.
Hi.
I think before you log in, I guess, or click mo yung
Maybe
tatlong
I'll just leave, and then join again. Let me try.
Wait,
Should we
I'll try.
resign?
I'll try to change it. Okay, she left. Because I think I can change her name.
Opo,
Excuse me, but anyway.
opo, never mind.
Asan?
Mina, we're waiting for you, Ermina.
Yeah.
But you're
Is
busy.
Armina already here?
I see her in the chat.
Wait lang ah. Ano sa pa? 9, 8. Oh, there you go. Hello.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna show my face right now.
I think
My face looks haggard.
the bed look, the bedroom look.
Ermina.
Wait lang ah. Ken come ko. Kita mo na, kailangan ko pa magaganito para makabasa ng ano. Ah! Okay. So, the comment. Ay, ang ganda-ganda naman. Beautiful Joanne. Hey, John.
Wow, ang ganda
Juby. Oh
mo.
my God, madams. Good morning. I mean, okay. Quit being shy, Doobie. Okay. So, yeah, start na natin to. Let's see if I can show something. Okay, guys. Yeah.
I don't have that. So we
Yeah.
will.
Mhm. Hello and good morning, everyone. Good evening to some of you all. Welcome to my live stream. This is the very first official official live stream. So it sounds a professional, huh? But please bear with us because we are just newbies here.
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm. So yeah, today I just realized that I think it's a nice topic to discuss about the signs that your Filipina might not be your forever. Walang forever. Because I know it's been I don't know, maybe you're starting a trend. You know, they what do they say? The yellow fever, the Asian hype, the Filipina hype. So it's not always rainbows and butterflies, you know. So we will just try our very best to give you some little tips and advices, I guess, for you to easily determine if she's really the one for you or if you guys are just wasting each other's time. So, I'm gonna spill tayo. So, kayo, ano, opening spill nyo muna, Joan muna din, Doobie.
See.
Ay, nice feel pala.
Not,
Ay, greetings lang.
ano, well, at least we know most of the people here, and you know me. So, Joan, or Joanne. Here, Joanne. So, yun. Hello, hello. Welcome to the, you know, live. Well, but not really first, the first one we're going to talk about.
Ang
Yeah.
shy niya.
Ah, nervous.
It's okay. It's gonna be okay. How about you, Doobie Doobs? Meet mo na kami para marinig ka.
Hello. I actually don't know what to say, but yeah, hello everyone there. It's good morning in the Philippines, right? Yeah, it's also like very early here in UAE. It's like 4 a.m. And yeah, it's a good day, and this is really a nice like it's like first time meet up with everyone else. Yeah, so welcome to Tita Patatas live. Woohoo!
Thank you, thank you. I don't know if I can use this. Can I don't know. But yeah, anyway, let me
Oh, you
play.
didn't hear me?
We can. We just need Ermina and we have the formal Kita Filipinas.
Oh,
John, but oh yeah, Ermina is currently at the clinic. accompanying her dad for some lab tests. So yeah, for sure she's gonna. Oh wait, she's here, but she just can't, come up, I guess. So I'm gonna show a video of someone. Let's see.
And how are you all doing this evening? I've heard many men's point of view about this, and now I'm kind of curious as what the ladies have to say about it. So let's say you've been talking to a Filipino for quite a while, and you are starting to fall for her. What signs are they, or how would you know if she is the one for you? And on the flip side, what are some signs or things to look for to point out that she may not be the one for you? In the past, I have obviously been wrong and missed something, so I was curious to hear your all's point of view on it. So I will turn it over to you all and hear what you all have to say. Thanks for this.
Okay.
Oh, 'di ba? May pagganun wait,
Parang ano yan, pang Miss Universe.
yes. So, what do you think about it? I mean, I know some of you guys may or may not have experienced that. So, if you think
Mm.
you can relate, I think this is the perfect time to talk about it, I guess. So, yay. So, here are top 10 signs your Filipina might not be your the one. So, number one is lack of mutual goals. If your long term aspirations and life goals don't align, it could strain your relationship over time. And also, differences in values and aspirations can lead to difficulties in building a shared future. So, for me, physically, personally, for me, communication is key. So right from the start, if your aspirations, your life goals don't align, and maybe both of you are just enjoying the moment, then I guess it's not really gonna run for. It's not gonna be for the long run, I guess. Personally, don't don't cancel me saying no, Tita, you're wrong. This and that, blah blah blah. I mean, that's just my take. Okay, so how about you, ladies?
Me, ako, sorry. Right off the bat with my ex-LDR, so I told him right away about my faith, my religion, that I can't be with someone who's not part of my religion unless he converts. But I did not pressure him. I I open it up to him. So, but of course, it did not work, but not because of that. So that's very important, especially with Filipinas. We are pretty religious. Some are Christians, it's like same as religion as me. Maybe they're born again or anything, but they need to be on the same faith. So that's really important before you move forward. So yeah. So I'm speaking personally from my experience. So yeah, because
Okay. Mm.
you can't accept, then we're not gonna move forward.
Yeah, I think because if you're not gonna agree with each other's interests, yes, interests and goals for the both of you, like it's difficult to move forward, as a couple, because along the way you would have like arguments, even in maybe petty things. I mean, yeah. In terms of religion, because I don't really have any experience at all, but yeah, I think yes, religion is really important for most Filipinos. But I know for some, let's say for example, some couples who are like one is a Muslim and the other one is a Christian. So it's actually possible. So I know a couple of friends whose parents are of different, uh, or having different beliefs, or like Islam, and the other one is Christian. So I think their parents just both agree to continue their religion. Let's say, for example, the father is a Muslim, then he still goes with it, and the mother is a Christian, then she's still fine with it. So I think it depends on the couple. If they agree to go on with it, then it's fine.
Okay. Okay, thank you though. Thank you though. Thank you so much, ladies. For Joanne,
Yeah.
like has religion is religion. You're like the main reason for you to say yes to someone, even if a foreigner or a local chicken, native chicken, native chicken. Like religion is like what is the main factor for you to push through
Yep.
with the relationship, because I
If
mean
it
we have
matters.
mhm, yep, because some of our grabe yung boses ko. Excuse me, guys. I haven't slept properly yet. Because some of these guys are not Filipinos, and they don't share the same religion as you, Joanne. So, can you please like give us like a short explanation? Because some might be weirded out. Because for some people, well, if you really love the person, like you're gonna defy all the odds, right?
Yep.
So it's like
Yes.
you said you love me, but because of religion, we're not gonna push through this, even though we click or whatever. So yeah, explain yourself. Explain yourself.
Yeah. Well, I love my love God. One of the teachings that I heard, so people might not understand that. That's why I really don't talk about religion or politics. But yeah, that's why I put it right up the bat with the guy that, hey, this is me. You need to convert, but I'm not gonna pressure you. It took us 6.5 years, but I did not pressure him. But that is something that we were talking about like the whole time. So he wasn't against it anyways. So yeah, I love God, but I will choose my faith over someone that I love. And that's one reason why things did not really work out. Not because he doesn't want to join. There's something else aside from that. But faith wise, yeah.
Okie dokie. So for Doobie, you said wait.
Yeah, but personally, it's actually the same case
Uh,
with Joanne. So if he has a different religion, I would prefer that he convert to mine, so there wouldn't be any conflict. There, yeah, I prefer to be with someone who has same faith.
okay. And you mentioned earlier about arguments and stuff. So
Yep.
when can you say that an argument is just over petty things, or if it's already it's already a problem because you're arguing about some major stuff when it comes to your relationship?
Yeah, I think for me, it would be difficult to deal, not really with the person, but with how you communicate with the person that you really like and love, when you always argue even with really small things. Let's say, for example, I want to buy this, or I want to have this. Let's say if you're a girl and you want to have something that's not really, really expensive. It's something that you really want to have, and it's important to you, and it should be resolved, or it shouldn't be an issue if it's something that you can provide yourself, or the partner could give you as a gift, but it's, of course, it's not forced, or if there are things that you do, like for example, I want to go out and it's gonna be along the way, it's gonna be a big thing, or it would cause both of you to argue and be upset with each other. I think it's not reasonable to have that kind of relationship when you are always upset with small things, even for, even maybe with the food that you want to eat, something like that. You always argue, okay, what do you want to eat? You what do you want to decide? What No, you decide first, or something like that. So I don't think it's healthy.
Oh, she doesn't think it's healthy. Okay.
It's not a
Okay.
healthy relationship when you always argue.
Okay. Because, some people say there are a lot of ups and downs in a relationship. So maybe, yeah, it depends on what you guys are arguing about.
Yes, it depends. And also there are priorities in life. You should know what matters most to you.
Gotcha. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Asan yung number 2? Yan. So, ay, dinig ba? Okay. Communication breakdown. Okay, let's see. Communication is the cornerstone. Sabi ko nga kanina. Oh, like I said earlier. Sorry, I'm speaking in Tagalog. Communication is the cornerstone of any successful relationship. If open and honest communication starts to break down, it might indicate deeper issues. So, yeah, this is yeah, what Doobie mentioned earlier. you know Communication is king, because sometimes, especially when we are dealing with non Filipino speakers, non Tagalog speakers. Sometimes for us Filipinas, because I know someone here, down in the comment section, it happened to her. Like, she really loved the guy, and she would love to express herself like 100% accurate on how she really felt towards the guy. But unfortunately, it's not that she can't speak in English, but she's not that confident, because for her, I don't speak English that good. Like, I'm scared he might judge me for my grammar. He might judge me for my spelling. So most of the time, when they're on video call, video chat, she just chooses to keep her mouth shut. So the guy, so her now ex, now ex, is an American, and he's like, I don't understand her. She doesn't want to talk to me. Like, I want to know her more. I want her to express herself, but she's just there staring at me and is ignoring me. She can't even I can't even feel if she really loves me, or whatever. So yeah, what's your take on this? For Doobie first.
I think one key is also understanding. The other party. It would be nice if the other person knows the reason why the other, or the girl, let's say, is being quiet. Um, yeah, but the problem is she's not speaking, right? So how would he know that there's something wrong? Okay, so in that case, communication is not only with words, it's with actions as well. So you might want to do something else that could show her that this person is sincere, and they can, you know, maybe see each other, and then from there maybe let her feel that it's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. Those are just words that are not really. If she's having hard time speaking in English, because I am having hard time speaking in English as well, so just express yourself in some other ways. It's still communication anyway.
Oh, all
But
right.
yeah, but if you're not able to identify that, if you're not, making some effort, then of course it will break down.
Thank you. How about you, Aling Joanne? Ale.
Um, yeah, communication is really important. So, having open communication, not just open communication, but being honest, because that's giving security to the other person. Because that's really important. So, yeah, I have not much to say because over really, really important communication. So, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but, but it can be both. Um, so, it's more of being honest to the other person, just giving that person uh, the confidence to trust you enough, making
Yeah.
that person feel secure in the relationship.
Then it's okay.
Yeah. So, oh my God, I'm talking from perspective.
Okay, okay. Well, I heard ya. I heard ya. So to the lovely lady ha in the chat. And guys, if you have some input as well, please, yeah, feel free. Feel free to do so. So yeah, Ermina said, I feel like it has to do with her confidence too. See? And her trust in that relationship. If one is really secure with the other person, wait, I think I can highlight that. How?
Yes.
How can I highlight if I don't see any comments in the but anyway. Yeah, it's not showing. It sucks. But yeah, that's something to do with her confidence as well. I think one should at least open themselves to that vulnerability. But unfortunately, Armina, in that relationship, relationship. So sorry, ha, that girl. I'm using you as an example. Only one side is communicating because the other side has chosen not to because she's not confident enough. So for me personally, observing them, because both of them are good friends of mine, it all fell apart because of communication first and foremost before anything else. So yeah, you all speak English fine, nothing to do. Should go both ways. Both parties put effort. One is really, really insecure on how they speak and judging grammar, then be interested in a foreigner. Right. John's audio is not too good. Putol-putol. Ah, okay. Nagpuputol-putol siya pag may kasabay siyang audio. So, pag nagsasalita siya, dapat nakamute kami. So, yeah. And, well, most guys know that language may be an issue, but you work it, though. Yep. Anyway, thank you guys for the input. So yeah, let's move on.
Just,
Number
I think for the Westerners, they have to, I need to know that Filipinas are very good in communicating. Sometimes borderline obsessive. Like, where are you? Have you eaten? Like what, like always checking on you. So borderline obsessive. That's how I'll categorize it. So, yeah.
are you speaking from experience or
Well,
is it
just kidding. No, 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 no. So, well,
Mhm.
we all know that Filipinos are like that.
Well, I don't think it's just the Filipinas, like we can be really crazy at times, but but anyway. So number 3, unresolved conflicts.
Whew.
Repeated, ha? Repeated. Unresolved conflicts can erode the foundation of your relationship. Consistent disagreement without resolution can lead to resentment and distance. Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's a
I
man.
think it's connected to point two, communication.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, how about you, Alan John?
Right. Unresolved conflict. Yeah. Like what to be said, it's connected to number two. So everything should be well, open communication, open, honest communication. Again, that's really important. You have to talk, even the little things that can disarray the relationship. So from as simple as, you know, hiding something from the past because it can still disarray the future. So yeah, especially in both ways. Here I am again talking personally from experience. Yeah, I'm having a hard time. Wait, so let's see. Trying to think.
It's okay. Don't worry. So, how do you handle disagreement? Because it's a consistent disagreement. Because I mean, we can agree to disagree and then move on, or are you the type of woman person that once you have a disagreement and it kind of got into your feelings, like it's like you're keeping what do you call that? It's like you're listing down, making a long list of, oh, he did this, oh, he said this, oh, he doesn't agree with this.
It's gonna be
Okay,
hard if you're with someone who's narcissistic.
tell
Yeah,
me more. Tell us more.
it's hard because
Yes.
it's hard, and if you're an empath like me, and then you believe like it's not a 50-50 relationship all the time, because sometimes you have to pick up the other. So sometimes some of the conflicts you're just gonna let it go. You have to learn to choose the battle that you're gonna fight with. So it's
That's
not,
heavy.
but this is just me, with what I've experienced, but what I've learned. So just sharing.
Just saying. How about you, Dubi? What you think?
What am I thinking? I think one has to compromise, because conflicts will not be solved if you both parties don't, talk to each other and, like, yeah, agree to disagree to some things. Um, Also, uh, I heard this to like from many couples, married couples. Um, don't go to sleep if you know you have arguments and conflicts unresolved. So you have to solve it.
That's very true.
Yeah.
I believe that. I try.
Yeah.
I believe that too. But my butt.
But of course, there's but. It depends.
Yeah. But
But
anyway,
but if you're with a person who has strong personality, narcissistic, it can be very hard to argue because you'll just end up in a stressful, toxic mood. It will ruin you. You have to learn to fight to choose your battles. And
okay.
and and I think that go. I've seen that with married couples with my parents, so they don't make everything a big deal.
Okay, these ladies are dropping like heavy bombs right now. I'm so sorry. I just keep on evading everything. But anyway, Hermina said unresolved conflicts is very yeah, detriment to any kind of relationship, romantic or platonic. You can just agree to disagree if you really value each other's opinions. Kaya hindi ako nakakita ng comment dito. Nakakainis. Yes, Joanne, choose your battles. Joanne seems like she's speaking through experience. Sapul. Please do tell us more. Don't worry, Kuya Ed. She will. She will. Any kind of relationship requires some sort of compromise. Yes, 100%. Fact. Sometimes it's better to walk away and come back when both has taken a break. I love you, Ate. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ate, never mind. Love you. That's so true. Fighting will not solve anything. I disagree. Can you tell how stubborn I am? But anyway, this discussion is for everyone, not just
There's
for
no, can he confirm that?
let him work. He's working right now. He's currently working right now. Let's not bother him.
Jowa,
So, sinumbong jowa, oh. So, open-minded is the key. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Emotional disconnect. How can you be emotionally disconnected to someone that you said you love? Yeah, may ganon. If you notice a growing emotional distance between you and your partner, it's worth addressing. Emotional intimacy is vital ha, louder. Emotional intimacy is vital for a lasting bond. May galit. Okay, let's start with you, John. Of
again. Um, I think
course, because you're my favorite. Favorite?
um I think when the other person makes you feel that you're not enough, that that to me is an emotional disconnect. Especially even giving us little time and texting you back and telling you how busy he is. No one is busy. Come on. When we wake up, we pick up our phone right away. When we're in the bathroom, we have our phones with us. Well, not me, but the guys do that for sure. Most of them. So yeah, once you feel that lack of communication, that's emotional disconnect, not giving you the security. It's not that
Concentrate.
you want them to.
Louder. Louder, John. Louder. For the
It's
people
not
at the back.
want them to report to you everything that they do, but at least give them some sense of security. Hey, you know, yeah. I think that speaks volumes. Okay, now you're happy, Kuya Ed. That's another bit of the story.
Craig said, correct, Joe and Maria. So everyone's a Maria now, huh?
My mom,
Doobie.
grandmother. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually don't know. But I think when one is no longer interested in the things that you used to do, that for me is emotional disconnect. Like you used to, um, let us say, be romantic with each other, and then later on, one is no longer interested in doing that, or he or she is no longer, uh, interested in making efforts. Let's say today, the partner, I think that's emotional disconnect to me because you want to make things always excited every time you meet your guy or your girl, to make efforts. So I think for me, if you know you no longer do that, mm, yeah, I think it's emotional disconnect. So I think it would be better to always create or be creative. Let's say creative in many ways and how to surprise your partner, or how you want to make things special for him or her. I think that's it.
Okay, okay. I
What?
hear you.
Yeah. But this goes both ways. The love bombing at the beginning, and then after a few years, starts to fade away for some reason. Career, another person. So yeah, that's like a trigger for emotional disconnect.
Okay, tell us more about love bombing and then fades away in time, ma'am.
I think it's more of the loyalty, the honesty, the trust, and then the constant communication. But if it starts, you see red flags on those important things for the relationship, then you kind of somehow question yourself and the relationship and the person. Because I believe that, love bombing or constant courtship should not just be in the beginning, it should be like forever. That's just me, just the romantic me.
Okay, okay. We hear ya. We hear you. So, how often do you think a person should be emotionally in check? Is that, I mean, is that a term like that, or like, do you need your feelings to get validated like on a daily basis or something?
Not really. Because a little space is good for relationship as well. So you both need to balance it. So.
How about you, Miss Doobie? Gaano kadalas ang minsan? Ah,
Gaano kadalas ang minsan? Every day. But at least, if you have little space, as what Joanne said, but at least you make yourself be known every day that you're there. It's not like, you know, 1 week and you're not communicating with a partner. So yeah.
okay, okay. Anyway, let's move on. Number 5, lack of support. Paano na? Okay. Lack of support. A healthy partnership involves mutual support and encouragement. If your partner consistently dismisses your dreams or needs, it could signal a lack of long-term compatibility. Because sometimes it seems, ahem, ahem. Sometimes okay, I'm gonna speak based on my experience and feelings. Okay. Because somebody might, go off on the chat and no, that's not true, blah, blah, blah. So, okay. For me, sometimes I feel like I'm not supported because how do I say this? Like, I feel like I'm a jack of all trades. Eh. Like, I want to do this, I want to do that, blah, blah, blah. Like, we all know that we only have like one body, you know. Like, you can't do everything and you only have two hands. I tend to bite more than I can chew most of the time. So when my partner tells me you can't do that, like your health is gonna suffer or you don't have enough time to do whatever, blah blah blah. Sometimes I feel like he's just dismissing my, because I'm an artist. I'm a go-getter. Mas malala ako dati. If only I can do bungee jumping on a daily basis, I will. I would. That's yeah, but that's just me. But sometimes I feel like there's this lack of support and emotional disconnect when I'm so into doing something and I get dismissed right then and there. Or maybe do I just need a reality check? What do you think, guys? And guys in the comment section, what do you think?
Um, Lack of support. Well, it doesn't mean that the other person should always agree with you. Well, for me, support is showing you the other side of your dreams or whatever your plan is, whatever your goal is. So that's support for me. So it doesn't if he that person told you the other way, the opposite way, don't get hurt. The other person is just showing you the other side. So that's support for me still. That doesn't mean lack of support.
Yeah, for me, it's always like constant, um, constant. How do I say this? Constant rejection. Rejection is just too much, but constant disagreement or like making me discouraged of everything that I want to do. Like for example, my dreams, my you know aspirations in my career. It's something that I don't think that would hinder our relationship to move on, but it's something that would you know flourish. So if I think that if I think that it's for the better, and the guy is always disagreeing with me, not telling me not to pursue this or that, then I think I would feel disappointed, because I don't think he's giving me much support or respect to my decisions. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So Golf said, well, I think you should support each other's dreams and be there for each other. Okay, but Golf, sir, w- if you see that maybe in my case, he thinks that it's gonna be bad for me in the long run, and that's why he just can't fully support me. For example, um, I have an I have health issues, but I want to do like 4 to 5 day jobs, right? So for him, that's gonna be bad for my health, physically, mentally, and and even for our relationship. And how can you, ano mo sabihin? How can you reject a person's plans or ideas in a nice way? How can you say no in a nice way? Joan muna.
Um, 'cause, okay, again. So we talked about it. Like we showed the way we talk about it. Okay, this is what's gonna happen if you do this. This is the both sides. That's how we do it. So we just don't say yes, yeah, go ahead, do that. No, knowing the situation that we were in or he's in, we just don't say yes just to you know kiss ass. Sorry if that's an acceptable term here. Sorry.
I hear you. How about you, Dubi? Oh my gosh, I'm learning here. I'm just doing a slideshow, but why do I feel very attacked?
Listing out pros and cons in doing, in achieving those goals or doing those things. And maybe weigh things, which is more important. Yeah. And then
Mm,
you talk it out. Communication again. Go back to point two.
well, I
Unfortunately,
guess, yeah, all of these are connected.
Yes.
Mhm. Tita said, Tita, your partner is just realistic, I think. Oh no. Oh no.
oh no, no, no.
Did my Joa just gain the friend here? Maybe ask what he thinks is a good alternative instead. Ouch, Ermina, I thought you're my baby girl. But anyway, because I'm stubborn. Okay, I'm admitting it now. I'm stubborn. Stubborn. Golf said, well, if I really thought it might affect their health, then I would explain my thinking and feelings, and we could talk it out and then decide. You know what? Golf gives like a really nice and wholesome advice, because I can be very, sorry, Jowa. I can be very feisty at times, eh. Because especially if it's Shark Week, it's that week of the month. I feel like fighting, arguing everyone. And so yeah. But anyway, moving on. This isn't about me. Oh no, trust issues. Hmm.
Main core.
Right. You know what? This should be number one. Eh.
Yes,
Trust.
yes. This one should be the number one.
Trust is the bedrock of a strong relationship. Parang kanina lang yun. If trust is consistently broken, huh? Or if you find yourself doubting your partner, it might indicate a shaky foundation. Hmm. Let's talk about trust. How can you trust someone you can't even touch in real life? But anyway, that's the reason why he. Anyway, John muna. I'm running out of things to say.
Ako kasi, well, ayan. With this one, me, I'm the type of person, I talk to people online. I admit that. Like, being friends and all. Right off the bat, I'll tell them, oh, this and that. So I want to be honest right away. I don't want them to have expectations. So when I had my LDR, I told him that my weaknesses, everything. So I don't want him to I gave him right away that, hey, this is me. This is the complications of my life, my weaknesses, and all that. And then he did the same thing. So we've been honest. So, but then of course, in every relationship, there are things that could happen that could somehow shake the foundation of your trust, especially if one is gaining success in career or whatever. But I think we'll go back to, once there's a trust issue that could, this is related to emotional disconnect, and then the communication again. So yeah,
Okay, Dubi.
this is a pretty big topic.
Yeah, Joanne already mentioned about honesty. So you just need to be honest with, because especially for LDR, I don't know about this, but it's really important that you have um, constant communication, being honest with each other and what you do. It's not like you have to text every minute, every minute, every hour. But as long as you are being honest with what you do and you are trustworthy, like I mean, your partner, your girlfriend or boyfriend knows what you are doing, and what you're doing is not something that would ruin your relationship. So I think it's yes, it boils down to communication again, because especially for LDR, it's the core of your relationship. It's communication. So you don't want to you don't want to make your partner doubt everything in all the things that you do behind the phone, behind the laptop, the camera, and all. So you make your partner feel that he or she is secure. You know.
Big facts. Big facts. But I have a question for you guys and people in the comment section as well. So, yes, we all know that LDR is very, very difficult, you know. So, sure, by default, you have to be like 1,000% honest with it, with each other. Nabubulol ako. So, but there are things that that's easier to explain when you're
Easier
already.
said than done.
Yes, that too. And it's much easier to explain when you're in face to face with the other person. So cuz I know someone and I mean, I know a couple but and they're really in love with each other and they're both serious, but this guy said that he still has a lot of things that he needs to tell his LDR. It's just he's not cheating, he's not lying, he's not hiding whatever. But he said it's gonna be more effective and she's gonna feel it more and she's gonna understand it and understand me more if I tell it to her face to face. And I'm like, so how long are you gonna wait until you tell her your like 100% truth? And to be honest, I don't know how to respond to that because the girl thinks her boyfriend's like 1000% honest with her. Although it's nothing crucial, nothing too dramatic, but you know, how honest can you be to your LDR?
But I guess at least to the point that you can make the other person feel secure.
Here, here,
Teka lang, teka,
here, here.
John for president.
Much experience. Can't hear you.
Snap. I'm sorry. Okay, number seven, disregard for each other's needs. A balanced relationship involves considering each other's needs and making compromises. The Ermina mentioned this earlier. If one partner's needs consistently take ano to? Precedence, 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 it could lead to resentment. Okay, disregard for each other's needs, like saying no. Oh, this is my question earlier. How can you say no in a nice way, or maybe, honey, not today. Honey, I'm not in the mood. Honey, I'm sleepy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so busy.
I think one good example for this is the communication. Of course, your LDR, all you have is the phone call, video call, texting. So of course, time zone is different. America, Europe, and the Philippines. So talk about it. We compromise. So we both lacking sleep. So one is waiting even past midnight, or I wake up early for him. So it's a compromise. And then if someone can't call you, okay, I'll call you at this time. So communicate, because talking to someone on other end of the world, of course you're lacking sleep, you're getting stressed,
End of the world.
all on your health. So that's my apo, my grandson. I think he wants to go out. So if you can hear him, so yeah,
Joanne has Joanne has a grandson. Hello, what's going on?
that's my niece's son. So my favorite, yeah. So there, that's my 2 cents on that.
Doobie.
Disregard for each other's needs. Oh my god, what should I say about this? Okay, yeah. Yeah, still communication. And I think showing that you're concerned with the other party, you're concerned on the things that she's doing, as Joanne said, you are in a long distance relationship, and time zones are different. So I think there are needs that, let's say for example, that the other person is not aware of. um, I think it would be better to communicate well. Let's say, for example, yeah, I need to sleep because I'm really feeling sick. Show your concern, show your love in such way, like, um, okay, what do you want? Do you need to rest for now or for a few days or something like that? We can just, have rest, no communication or whatever, or anything that the other party needs or the other person needs. I think it's better that you make it known to the other person. Not make her or him guess what's wrong with you or something like that. I guess so.
Okay, gotcha.
I have a tip, tita. So for
Oh,
especially for the, well, I think this will goes to Filipino or Filipinos as well. So if we can make it on a video call at 9 in the morning, like, hey, date me. Well, we do dates actually. We do dates. We he goes to a bar, have a drink. I'm on video call with him, so that's like our date. You some other watch movies, right? So while you're on LDR, try to do that. Just a tip.
Okay, guys, you heard it from the expert.
Yeah, 6.5 years though. Had it.
Let's go. Okay, so number 8 is growing apart. Aw. People change over time, and sometimes partners grow in different directions. If you find yourselves growing apart in terms of interests, values, priorities, it might signal a compatibility issue. So, like everyone says, LDR is that difficult because you can only be connected through the internet, and it's really different if you're seeing the person face to face. So yeah, Java. So it's really hard to grow apart because especially if you have like opposite characteristics, I guess. And he likes to do this thing, I like to do this thing, and with distance it's just making it worse. So I think personally it always comes down to trust and communication, I think. Doobie, you go first.
Yeah, I actually have a question on this. Yeah, you mentioned about communication, and do you think my question actually? I have a question, right? So, do you think that if you will not communicate with a guy for a month, is that like sh- is that like this point eight already? Because communication is really important. But what if you lost connection for a month, and then suddenly after a month you're you're again reaching out to each other? Do you think that during that month it's like already you're growing apart already?
Okay, I'm gonna highlight Craig's comment. For me, that's it. Yeah, cause like never mind us. A month? I'm not. Although I'm not sure if she sounds like that. A month? But yeah, that's we have the same reaction, ate. For me personally, yeah, hell no, that's too long. Plus, who initiated the absence of the communication, and who initiated the highs and hellos again? Because, I mean, yeah, a month is definitely over. Because for me personally, even just for a day, and someone's not texting, not calling, not
Ah,
even, hi, I'm home. I'm like, have you forgotten about me? And he was like, I'm just sleeping. I'm like, oh. But anyway, how about you, John? What do you think about it?
damn. I think that this number 8 was for me. I'm a red flag hugger.
Tell me more, tell me more.
6.5 years, do you think we don't have that moment? We had a lot of that. I was just so in love, foolishly in love. I just really want to be with him. So yeah, a month, 2 months. Yeah, he's done that. So
For Joanne. A
it's
month,
very
2 months, 2 years, easy.
chicken. So yeah, but yeah, that's a lesson learned for me. So now I'm kind of my guard is up. So I don't think it made me feel like I'm less of a person. That's the downside.
But please don't let your guard like too high. Like no one's gonna ever be able to, what do you call that? Climb that. Like you're setting impossible requirements, I guess. Pero baba mo ng konti.
And another question, sorry. I'm just curious, after, let's say, growing apart for a month and then he communicates to you after a month, do you think both of you have the same feelings with each other? Or, X? No? How
Yeah,
about you, Aunt?
no,
It's a no
No.
for me.
they'll
No.
be
Different already.
they'll be like this. So I always try to see the kindness, the nicest part of him. That's why I stayed, because I always look at the good things that he did for me. But if he comes back like as if nothing happened, yeah, no. Unless he was medically ill, he was bedridden, he was comatose. Yeah, go ahead, give the guy a chance. For me, like he has no capability to contact you well. Yeah.
Yeah, let me just read this from John Canella. If you have not communicated in a month, sounds like someone is not showing respect to the other. Sir John? Sir John, louder.
And
Wait,
what could be the reason why he like came back after a month?
because you're available. That's what.
That's just it.
He needs some
Yeah.
Mm,
league, especially for narcissists.
mm.
Yeah, it's like you're the you're the backup plan. Since the main chick is not available, oh, someone else is available.
Or
For
nothing.
sure, she's gonna respond.
Oh, okay.
We're not trying to hurt you, ha, but yeah. See, the people in the comment section, they agree too. It's
Yeah,
not
see,
just
I feel of everything now. Like I'm full of emotions, remembering everything. So
so. Yeah, this is very. This is an eye opener for all of us. Actually, it was not intentional, but hey, if
yeah,
a guy's into you and relationship, he won't let a day go without chatting. Oh, and Edwow said hashtag John bullseye. Golf said, well, in all honesty, there is no reason to not contact each other daily. I mean, how long does it take to shoot a text to someone? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh. Craig said, correct, Tita. John Canelo, you were the fallback option. Doobie, ha? There are a lot of translations na. And look at Kuya Ed. Because in his mind, you're gullible. Gullible. Joanne is having a flashback.
I know, right? Was this content for me to spill everything out?
Oh no. Sorry.
Okay, so that's
Don't worry, John. Don't worry, John. It's in the past, and you learned your lesson, and that's what's important.
yep,
Yeah.
hard lesson.
Mhm. Reluctance to compromise. Ito na naman tayo kay Mr. Compromise.
Mm.
Compromise is essential. If one or both partners are consistently unwillingly to meet in the middle, it can strain the relationship. Okay, so do you guys believe that opposite attracts?
Yeah,
Okay, so what if both sides are stubborn and refuse to compromise? Because there are times I didn't know about you, but there are times I feel like it should be me. I am the right one here. And no, I will not bend over. I mean bow down. Sorry. Not bend over. So yeah, I mean, especially if it's kind of crucial,
Then
the
maybe
matter.
you are not really opposite. You are parallel because both of you are
Yeah.
stubborn.
Like, can you
You
like
do not meet.
if you're a stubborn person and you tend to attract another stubborn being, like, you think it's gonna work, although it's not always. like that 100%, ha? 'Di ba, jowa? But,
Maybe that's the time you learn how to
Craig Kelly,
um,
you'll bend over when he arrives.
compromise sometimes. Or maybe, I don't know if it has something to do with pride, lower the pride sometimes.
Ah,
The face of Tita.
yeah. Craig Kelly sometimes, yes. How about you, John?
Uh, wait. Um, because for me, I believe that's not, like I said earlier, it's not always 50-50. So one will be in the downside. So you have to pick it up. So you're not just a partner because you love the person, that it should be equal. Like sometimes you have to pick up the person. That's love. It can be all you can, like, okay. How can I say this? It's hard.
Yeah! Wait, let's cheer for Joanne.
Woohoo!
It's hard to explain. I can't think of example, but of course I've been through this. So there are times you have to pick up the other one, especially if that person is having some trouble in life. You cannot, ask him or oblige him to do this, to do that. That's compromise for me too.
I love this girl. How are you not in a relationship right now? Oh my gosh.
Hey, one funny thing. Remember, I'm feverish last yesterday. So I dreamt of my mom who passed away 11 years ago. One sad thing. This is so weird. My dad was dead in my dream too, which is not. He's so alive. And then the guy was in my dream as well. We met, gave me a kiss. Like, I think maybe I'm having, like, I'm 40 degrees in fever yesterday. Like having those dreams. So
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. You're Delulu. Delulu.
so yeah, that was so weird yesterday.
Or it could be a sign, We'll never know. Only time can
That's
tell.
not dad, please. Like that. And my sister and my sister from the third family, so my half sister, even told me that my dad left me a condominium in Ortigas, like, which is so weird. Oh my god, I was really sick yesterday.
Well, we're glad that you're feeling a bit better now. So yeah. Feel best soon. And Ermina too, because Ermina hurt her leg. So Ed Wow said, nothing to apologize, Doobie. I seriously think this topic needs to be talked about to let some pain let out and move on. Anyway, moving on, Ed. Somebody's hurt. I feel I need to hug Joanne and Doobie. No love for Tita. You, Tito Ed. Fine. Craig Kelly said, same, Edward. I feel defensive of the ladies here. Anyway,
Thank
thank you so much. Number 10, intuition and gut feeling. Oh my gosh, wait, let me read this. I think I like this. Sometimes your intuition can signal that something isn't right. Hmm. If you have a persistent feeling that your partner might not be your forever love, it's important to reflect why. Okay. So if you have like a hunch or maybe hunches that something is wrong, something is not gonna work out, like are you gonna anticipate it right from the start, or are you the type of person who loves watching everything fall apart?
you. I was in the latter. Let's ask Duby first.
Ah, okay. Adobe, Joanne's gonna recharge.
Yeah.
Recharge?
Can you repeat the question?
Ano ba yung question ko? Oh, yeah.
What was the
Intuition and gut
first one?
feeling. If you feel like something's not gonna work out between you and your partner, like are you gonna address it like right from the start, or are you the type of person who would just love to sit back and watch the whole world burn?
At this point, I actually don't know. I don't have any experience yet. But I think, I think I'm a little bit like Joanne. Yeah.
I, I thought John's crying earlier. She's like,
Yeah.
no, I
Well,
mean, yeah,
Yeah. Not the latter part. Like, but sometimes I
okay.
investigate
Mm,
why I feel
okay, next
such
thing.
feeling, so, but I actually don't know because if there's, if you have this instinct or this, gut feeling that there is something wrong, then you would want to know why you're having that kind of feeling, right? You want to, it's just me. I want to know why. I want to investigate
mhm.
something like that. So, but sometimes it's not good when you doubt. When you doubt, you constantly doubt your partner without any reason at all. But if you have that kind of feeling and then it's always bothering you, I think, yeah, he might not be the one. I don't
So,
want to wait
so
actually, but
is it gonna be?
I think in reality, uh, 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 I think I might get hurt, you know, because if you have the gut feeling, but you can't see the evidence that he's doing something wrong, then you know it's not good. Then maybe later on, if it's really right, then you get hurt.
Mm, well, yeah, that's kind of true too. And never mind said, if there's smoke, there's fire, right?
Yes.
Hmm. And as they say, like a woman's intuition and gut feeling is usually 90% correct. So I don't know. I mean, let me hear your opinion, guys. So John said, I think John is having dreams about me. That's why she was crying. Take notes, guys. Okay. And Golf said, well, my mom always told me, trust your instincts and gut feelings. Yeah, Golf, we were told about that too, but how do I say this? When can you tell that you're already having this instincts, intuition, or if you're just overthinking out of your anxiety? Because there's always two sides, no, three sides of the story. Your side, your side, their side, and the truth. So how do you differentiate it? Intuition comes from the word doubt. Okay, Kuya Ed. Those gut feelings are usually from prior experiences.
well,
Yes, true. At the never mind, but people are different. Although sometimes the situation's the same. But what do you think, John, about this? What never mind said.
vision and gut feelings, like what Nevermind said. If there's smoke, there's fire, and prior experiences. If you have trauma or trust issues, that could trigger that could back up the intuition or gut feelings, or that could trigger it. Sometimes, you won't have that intuition if you're not seeing anything. Like for example, if the guy is not communicating with you, then it will kind of kick in the intuition or gut feeling or your anxiety or the delusion that, oh, he might be talking to someone else. So sometimes it's hard to differentiate intuition to they're just being delusional or just overthinking.
Yeah, that part. So yeah, like example, like yesterday, he's all, I love you. I can't live without you. I'm coming over. I'm going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to go there. And then he's not going to talk to you for a month. Rings a bell? This is not an attack. But anyway. What's this? Not if smoke cigarette. Craig. What else? Never mind. Has a great point. So yeah. And okay. I'm gonna put a link there in the chat. If you can click it, you can hop in with us. So yeah.
And join us, guys. Come on. I'm
Yeah,
missing.
join us even just for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Sounds like an attack on men.
No, no,
Craig.
not just men. It
Come.
could have women too.
Right.
It's just so
It,
happy
it
if you're a
works
girl.
both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Cause
if
yeah,
you're
there you
ready,
go ahead.
yeah. So if you already have that gut feeling that there is something wrong, when should you give up? At to which point is gut feeling enough?
Well, what
Joanne.
is
That's a question that I have in my mind. Like, I mean,
what is
what if it
acceptable?
happens to me? I have this gut feeling, but you know, do you think it's enough for me to just give up and
Like, it depends. Like, is it communicating, or do you think there's someone else? Is it something that you can to talk about? Well, you always have to talk about it. You have to be open of what you feel, what you're noticing. So, so it depends on the situation for me.
yeah. Still, communication is the key.
Communication is king. I mean, with your situation, do be with that, I think automatically he ghosted you. And now, yeah, just like it was that Craig or John? Yeah, you are the backup plan now. You are the fallback option. So, y- I mean, do better. Do better and respect yourself. You can't. The world is already stressful and toxic. You don't need another negative factor in your life. I'm just saying.
I, let me just say, Tita, I think this is something that Westerners need to know. So since they know Filipinas are insecure. Remember, we feel like we're ugly and all that. So not communicating with us kind of triggers that. Like, oh, maybe I'm not too good for him. So make sure that you better the communication. You always make the other person secure. So yeah, just want to put it out there.
Louder. Yes, when there's proof, give the other party a chance to talk. Okay, never mind. John said, always trust your gut feeling. 9 out of 10 times, your gut feeling is right. Anytime I went against my gut feeling, it blew up in my face. Oh no. So, yeah, see, it works both ways. It's for the women and for the guys as well. So, yeah, and there you have it. Since no one's clicking the link. That's our top 10 signs for that your Filipino partner might not be your forever love. Remember, relationships require constant effort and attention. If you found this video helpful, give a thumbs up. Subscribe for more insightful content. Thanks for joining. And I'll see you in the next video and live chat. And yeah, I'd love to hear your feedback. Just comment or message me if you have topics in mind that you want us to discuss. And feel free to join us as well. Yeah. Let's make this like a regular show, I guess, every weekend if if you like it.
I think Gulp said something that this is something that I think we need to kind of
So,
clarify.
Golf said, well, if your partner is insecure, isn't it our job to help them build up? Oh, Golf be shooting. He's been checking all the check boxes right now. Sir, louder. Type it louder. So, yeah, no, it's just hot where I am. Nice podcast. Thank you so much. Doobie sounds like you need my consultation. John, how much?
What kind of consultation?
Okay. Great job, ladies. Enjoy your point of views. No, no, mine no such that. That's what I do. Okay, that's it, guys. And let's all have our breakfast now. And
Have on.
uh, yeah, and yeah,
No, not,
kumakabilang bahay na tayo. Is he live now?
no, not yet.
I
Not
think
Not
yet.
yet.
can I sleep?
But
No, no, ma'am. Sleep is for the
No.
weak.
Oh no.
he will look for.
My voice is already hoarse and it's really hot here. Like,
It's
there's no
getting
way.
hot.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all. Let us let Doobie sleep for now.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I'm still alive. Just
It's fine. She said she's fine.
I'm
Okay.
fine.
Thank you, guys. Thank you all.
Thank you
Woo,
so much.
woo.
Right.
Thank you, girls. Love
Bye
you.
bye.
Love ya.
Bye. Love, love, love. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.